Just when I thought things were getting better. Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. Now, this is going to be another discussion video for you guys. This information kind of just came out of I think it was on Steam. A couple of people sent me DMs about it. So I was like, you know what? I like to talk about this because for the past few releases, things been kind of going good. No shipping delays, because you guys already know the beginning of the years we had a lot of shipping delays, which caused a lot of drama. A lot of people was taking L's because of shipping delays and stuff like that. And now things are looking like we're going to get back to what it was early this year, and it's going to be tough, and especially for the third and fourth quarter of this year. If it does happen, that's about time when it's Christmas season. That's when people are starting to spend money, so things might get kind of tough. I wonder what I'm talking about. It's Nike could be running out of shortage of sneakers made in Vietnam due to COVID, crisis, and COVID. COVID is still here, if you believe it or not. I know we're in America, life is somewhat feeling back to normal and stuff like that, but other countries not as lucky as us. Just remember that. Now with the new COVID outbreak and stuff like that in other countries that's happening, it could cause the factories to shut down back over in Vietnam. And I'm like, yo, that's not good, I get it. There's Nike have couple factories. Vietnam was actually a big part of Nike's factories to make sneakers, just everywhere. So they had a couple. They have some factories in like Indonesia, China, of course, and also in Vietnam. But Vietnam was like quite, they had a lot. Article in NBC, they said that Nike's contract factories in Vietnam made roughly 50% total of Nike brand's footwear. And like that includes all Nike footwear, like runners, Air moccasins, and just so on and so forth. So yeah, if they do happen to shut down over in Vietnam, that's not a good thing, man. This article has said if of course potentially Nike could potentially shift some of the productions from closed factories to open ones. So we'll see how that works out. I wonder if we'll get like some type of like quality control, stuff like that, or it could be better, maybe even more expensive. We'll have to see. Vietnam is the largest factory production Nike's footwear in Vietnam. So I don't want to just come off saying like, hey, I don't care about like COVID and risk people's health. No, I'm not saying that at all. Health is number one. Definitely, people gotta keep people safe. COVID is still going on. It's actually, as much as like what we feel in America differently, but other countries not as fortunate as us. So if they do shut down, we're just gonna have to figure things out. I'm sure Nike will make adjustments too as well. They have other factories to go to, so things might be different. So the way I look at it is like, if there is a shortage, and this is actually kind of big, guys. Like it's now, if there is a shortage, then it's not gonna look pretty good. Trust me, this is a big thing. It was on the CNN news and everything like that. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like, this is gonna affect like a lot of shoes during holiday season and winter in the fourth quarter. So not just Jordans, it's also like Nike products too as well, like merchandise, t-shirts, and shoes and footwear and other shoes too, just in trainers, even like regular shoes, Air moccasins and runners. So it's gonna affect all of Nike product. What I'm thinking what's gonna happen, it's gonna be kind of like how it was beginning of the year, that there might be a little frustration once all of like, if there is a shortage, there's going to be a lot more frustration because a lot of people is not going to be able to get pairs because there is a shortage. For instance, I'm thinking like the Cool Gray 11s. Like, you remember years past, like, the Space Jams, the Concords, they made in the Bread 11s. Like, they made over like millions and millions of pairs. And if you guys remember last year of the Jubilees, they made less pairs. That's not because saying like, yo, the shoe's trash or anything like that. It's because we were in the middle of a freaking pandemic. So with the Cool Gray 11s, if they have like a shortage of, or just less production, just think about that. Like that, we might have less than 1 million pairs, and that might not be enough. I'm sure there'll still be, a decent amount. There's some people should take W's, but of course, what's that gonna do? That's gonna just kind of, resellers and scalpers are gonna be licking their chops because they already know that things are gonna have to resell. Things will resell, cause a panic because it's during holiday season, so that's gonna be kind of tough. But I was just trying to encourage everybody, try not to pay for resale if you can, because you know, if there is some kind of shortage or like some kind of factory problem, you guys already know, like it's gonna be like how it was like with Karma. It's like, you know, it felt really limited, but then all of a sudden they had like a whole bunch of restocks, and then of course we had a big problem with the, you know, the pink soul factory quality control and stuff like that. I'm sure that was also because of COVID, you know, that probably played a part. So we might have some quality control on like some upcoming releases. Hopefully not. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be interesting how this holiday season happens, you know. Like I noticed, trust me, I know that world's feeling like it's back together, or this, you know, us in this country is feeling like it's back together, but it's really not, guys. You know, we're still in the middle of a freaking pandemic. We're just very fortunate compared to other countries. Yes, you know that resale price on a lot of shoes is probably gonna end up going up. I mean, probably every release might be worth something. You know, we might go in that route again. You know, I think the shoes that are already made should be fine, and once they're all shipped out should be fine. But the shoes that's still getting produced as of right now, because we're still, you know, in the middle of July, things are starting to getting produced for the holiday season. We might run into problems on that. I'm sure resellers and scalpers are definitely licking their chops right now. My advice to a lot of people is, man, like if you have some pairs, some inventory, might want to hang on to them just a little bit. I wouldn't like panic sell. You know, if it does happen, especially holiday season, things will start to go up. So I might have to adjust my resale prediction on certain things, because like I said, I've always said in all my videos, it all depends how the world is, you know, and this is definitely a big one. Those electric orange that just came out, we might see a bump because, you know, if a lot of shoes are not being productive, people are gonna start going back to older releases that came out early this year. You know, like some of the hype ones that everybody wants, like white Oreos and electric orange and so on and so forth. So that's just a little perspective I'm looking at right now. So just be prepared, guys. Don't be shocked. Be shocked if there's gonna be a lot more L's out there. You know, just think of like how it was beginning this year. That's how it might be, and that was definitely a tough time. That was definitely a tough time, guys. I definitely fully remember it. L is everywhere. Definitely hard to get. A lot of saltiness. It was tough times. I was really hoping a lot of people would start to get more W's, because I was like, yo, when people get W's, people start to like to watch the channel a lot more because they're more excited about shoes. But when people keep taking these L's, it makes it rough for a lot of things. So we'll just have to wait and see how this goes, guys. We're gonna have to hope for the best. A lot of things just out of our hands. We'll see how it works out. So I'm sure Nikes can prepare for this. Trust me. I'm sure they don't want to lose multi-billion dollars. So I'm sure they're making adjustments. So we just got to we're gonna have to adjust too. So just remember that we're gonna have to figure things out, and we have to adjust with the time. I try not to give out really bad news and scare everyone. I'm just trying to prepare everyone once holiday season happens and all these hot releases start to come out during holiday season. So just be prepared about certain things, okay? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpmanChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm JumpmanChris. Peace.